Hi, in this video we're going to use the number of solutions of a quadratic and something called the discriminant to determine the value of a constant in a quadratic equation. Now we've got this equation here, k squared x squared plus 3k minus 2 lots of x plus 1 equals 0, and we're told it has equal roots. And equal roots means that although you have two solutions, they are the same solution. So we only have one distinct solution. And remember, we can use something called the discriminant to reason about the number of solutions of a quadratic. And if this discriminant, which is the b squared minus 4ac, is equal to 0, then we would have one distinct solution. So we have equal roots, that means the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. So that's the key words you should look out for. Equal roots means that the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. So let's first work out what the a is, the b is, and the c is in this equation. So remember, a is the coefficient of the x squared, so it's the k squared. So a is k squared. B is equal to the coefficient of the x term, so the 3k minus 2. And c is equal to the constant term, which we've got here. The plus 1. So you've got the c here. Right, so we then work out the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. And we're told we know that it's equal to 0 because we have equal roots. So we do b squared, which is 3k minus 2 all squared, minus 4 times a times by c, which is times by 1, equals 0. So if we then expand out and simplify, well, I'm just going to quickly square that bracket, but you should know how to square a bracket. It's going to be 9k squared minus 12k plus 4, and then we still got the minus 4k squared. So we get 5k squared minus 12k plus 4 equals 0. And then we could use a quadratic solver on our calculator, or we could just try and factorize it. So we're going to have 5k and k. And then I think it's going to be minus 2 and minus 2, I think. So minus 2 and minus 2. Yeah, that works. So that means that k is either 2 over 5 or k is equal to 2. And you might think it's a bit weird because didn't it say we have equal roots? So we have just one solution to this quadratic, but we've got two values of k. But let's not mix up k and x. For each of these values of k, if you substitute them either of those values into the equation, we would get one value for x. So the equal roots is referring to the fact that we've only got one solution for x for this, but there's two different values of k, which will give you one solution for x's equation. So just don't mix those two things up.